Just an outright showstopper. For those who are positioned in vintage, there are certain issues which they just transcend trading cards in a lot of ways. They're the cards that you recognize as a kid, and they'd be behind, walking around shows in the old days, they'd be behind huge lucite cases, and they were always like the crown jewels of the the dealer as you were walking by. This was one of these cards that just kind of takes your breath away. But this particular example, it doesn't take a lot for someone to look at this and go, whoa. This card simply does not look like this very often. It's incredibly rare to see an example with anything close to these attributes. Almost dead centered. I mean, it's as close to dead center as you could ever hope for. Maybe a point or two is most is off right to left at the bottom there. Even at the top, it's dead centered. Fresh and clean throughout. We have just tiny little bits of wear. This is a gem. This kicks the crap out of most 8s that exist in the market from an eye appeal perspective. This is a car which I think you have to just throw the historical pricing of a near mint 7 out. This is beyond what is typical and very, very special. It's a recipient of our exceptional designation. It's essentially saying for us this is as good as a 7 could possibly look. There are some just minor little bits of wear and things that we can, I guess, see as to why the SGC graded the card a 7 and not higher. But I mean, let's just be real. If this card graded an 8, nobody would question it. It's that nice. Scanning around the periphery again, we see just light bits of wear to the corners, still very square in nature. The edges are beautiful, really evenly toned borders, which is also sort of unique. You don't see that very often. From the back, it tells a similar story to the front, crisp and well preserved. This is just a gem of a card. I mean, you could wait a long time before an example of higher quality would surface. This one is really in a league of its own. If you're in the market for the absolute best of the best, this is one of the key rookies, a 500 home run hitter. It's the last card in the 52 Topps high number series. The superlatives just keep coming and coming and coming. Bottom line, though, it's just one of the most important cards ever issued during the 1950s, which is, definitely the golden era of vintage baseball cards. So it's just a museum piece. We're delighted to have it.